All right, guys, we are back and we have leaks. Now, anyone who don't want to see any leaks, obviously, you best not watch this video. But for anyone who's looking for infos and stuff, we're going to go over KENPACHI'S full kit. Now, he's going to be a slash character and also of the DPS role, which is going to be very interesting. Now, all of these skills are level 1 as of now, based on leaks, obviously, so they are subject to change. However, let's just try and read over all of this and go into sort of like an early analysis on how KENPACHI is going to be, right? So let's get started. Now, his basic attack called Frenzied Slash is basically KENPACHI slashes enemy in front of him up to 5 hits in total, and these are his attack percentages. The sub skill, now he does have a sub skill on his basic attack. Frenzied Slash, bro. Bro. Now, this is translated from obviously Chinese, right? We could be wrong here. But yeah, tap the basic button after full release. Each hit deals 44% attack damage. When ultimate energy is nearly full, the final hit equals to 60% of attack damage. All right, okay, sure. Special attack, Frenzy Slash. Hold basic attack when fighting spirit is full, up to 5 hits. And these are his attack percentages. Okay, now his combat skill is called Blade Pursuit. Tap the combat skill button. Charge plus drag equals up to 6 hits. Now, this could be wrong in terms of the translation. I'm not really sure on how to interpret this. Probably he will have like a charging mechanic similar to how Geen has it at the moment, right? If interrupted or at max range, thrusts with 155% attack damage. All right, so he's not invincible during charging. So he can be interrupted, but if he does get interrupted, he will attack still. This is nice. Okay. Sub skill called Soaring Wild Slash. Tap the basic attack after each hit. When spiritual pressure is full, 3-hit combo. Okay, sure. The ultimate is going to be full release. This is probably going to be when he takes off his eye patch. Yeah, he removes his eye patch, gains a barrier. All right, so he says that he has well. He removes his eye patch and he gains Berserker Oni form. 52% decisive slash. Is this? Wait a minute. Decisive slash. Is this going to be another attack? Okay, no. This is going to be his ultimate. Undying Body, State, Interrupt, Resistance. So he cannot be interrupted as well. So it doesn't really seem to be that much of a damage oriented. Like, he doesn't do like a full burst damage at that point, but he does have a second ultimate, Final Sword Path. Tap the ultimate during full release at 100 ultimate energy. All right, KENPACHI grips blade with both hands and like he did in the anime, in the manga, like versus Noitora, and unleashes a final blow. 258% attack damage, consumes all fighting spirit. Okay, so this is going to be dealing a lot of damage. I'm just thinking about, did KENPACHI ever use both hands again after that fight? I don't think so. Anyways, counter. Obviously, he does have a counter, so this is going to be pretty much the same. Same thing with the flash stab. Core passives. Now, these are going to be interesting. Organizes logic of cleave and branch attacks. Okay, so this is translated. Again, it could be wrong. We're not really 100% sure on how this is going to be looking once he actually gets released, right? But yeah, enhanced passives. Enhanced passive 1, interruption resist and damage reduction during branch EX ultimate attacks. All right, sure. Then he has enhanced passive 2, crit rate every 2 seconds. What? 15% crit rate every 2 seconds, stacks up to 10. Huh? No way. Stacks up to 10. So 150% crit rate increase? Bro, this is heavy. This is heavy. And then he has enhanced passive 3, which is basically crit rate over 100% converts to 1.75% crit damage. Okay, sure. So he has a crit rate increase mechanic, and he has a crit damage increase mechanic. This is already looking very busted. So by the looks of this, right? By the looks of this, Kenpachi is looking like a sort of high risk, high reward sort of burst DPS, cleaver sort of DPS unit, if I want to say so. Like he seems to have some branch attack thing going on. And a lot of and good crit scaling mechanics, right? Seems very interesting. Now, since he's gonna be a DPS character, he does seem very aggressive by the looks of this kit. Like melee cleaver, he's probably got some combo chaining, rage-based bursts, and sort of crit-based scaling thing going on. He is also, by the looks of this, going to be physical close, like a melee character in the sense that he's going to be close up, right? He's not going to have like a distance thing going on like Toshiro has with his ultimate. And he gains value over time. Again, crit scaling, crit damage increase, right? This is going to be huge. His main burst seems to be coming from his special attack, right? So this is going to be most likely the thing you want to focus on when building him. After that, it's going to be the ultimate probably, because the full release ultimate is going to bring him into Berserker mode, and then or the Berserker Oni mode, right? And then the final sword is going to basically bring down that builded up energy sort of, right? Seems very crazy on paper, right? Like he seems like he's going to be capable of doing rapid ramping damage when he's uninterrupted. Now, obviously, he can get interrupted, like for example here. But yeah, it does already seem very crazy. So if I like, based on how I see this, right? He's gonna have more like a combo going on. Like he's gonna go with combat skills, sub skills, and then ult. Probably that's the way you want to play him. Combat skill probably translates here to the technique essentially. I'm not sure, but I'm at least thinking it's going to be that way. But yeah, this is going to be a lot. Now let's take a look at his dupes and his stamps. Now he does have the B6 dupes here. Now B1, the undead, EX skill energy from branch attacks go up. So okay, this increases basically his branch attack damage. Now the translation here is kind of weird. Blade of Terror B2. Each 1% abnormal damage bonus equals crit rate increase. Okay, so it's already safe to say B2 is going to be a good stopping point if you're looking to get dupes. B4, Frenzied Walls. When in field, Cleave trigger, crit damage increase, and abnormal mastery. Okay, so we don't have values on these, but this seems to make him even more better of a DPS. And B6, unfortunately, nothing more here, but it basically increases his cleave type skill damage. Now, not sure how that's going to look on paper once we actually have the official release of him, but it already seems like he's going to be very strong as a DPS, probably replacing Ichigo most likely. But yeah, in the slash department anyways. His stamps, again, no values. Weapon stamp, refund once for fighting spirit after a branch attack. Combat skill damage goes up by X percentage, and also crit hits deal additional fixed damage. Oh, this right there. This is big. So whenever he crit hits, he's gonna deal additional damage. That's nice. Core stamp, stage 1 ultimate has forced cleave. Okay, not sure exactly what that means yet, but yeah, all right. Empowered attacks increase final sword path damage, stacking up times 10. Okay. And EX combat skill grants additional combat skill damage. Sure. So unfortunately, like I cannot really do much with these informations, like here and there a bit. Like this is nice, but it seems very good. His dupes will add notable power to his, I don't know, cleave synergy thing and crit scaling going on. So his dupes are definitely going to be worth it if you want to have an even better DPS, right? His weapon stamp is going to add, like, if I understand it correctly, like a refund mechanic and a crit-based true damage sort of thing going on, which increases his uptime and output and stuff. So it seems definitely 100% worth it, but yeah. And his core stamp seems also to increase further, like the synergy with Cleave and Final Sword Path, so his ultimate damage is going to scale even higher and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of stuff there to be going over. Again, do watch the video in your own pace. In my opinion, he doesn't only seem like a raw DPS character, he seems more like a mechanic, like driven burst cleaver, like if you want to say it. Like he's going to be very aggressive in his play. He probably will rely on precise execution to be maximized. And he will require most likely a very crit focused build. So you want to basically focus on crit damage and most likely attack for his stats. We'll see once he gets out. His scaling with crit damage plus overflow the crit damage, which is basically from his passives, right? This is going to be huge. This is going to make him a true monster. I'm not going to lie. By the looks of this is going to make him a monster. He is probably going to be the best new DPS character when he drops, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't know when he's going to drop yet. But yeah, that's basically it from my side regarding Kenpachi. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about him. And yeah, I'm going to conclude now. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.